Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a fidget review, so we're just going to jump right into the video. Let's go. Okay, first up I have this bike chain. I just got this. I just got a lot of this stuff, but I really like this. It's very fun. You can play with it in the car, and it's good in an environment with other people. Next up we have these acupressure rings. I traded this one yesterday at school because these are all mine that I bought, and then I traded this one for a gold one that she had. This is the one that she had, and I had a gold one that I had brought, and she wanted the gold one and I wanted the red one, so we traded. And then they are a little bit different. This one's a little more pokey than that one. But it really just depends on how much they've been used, and I just got these. So now we have the magnetic rings. These are really fun. I like playing with these. There's a bunch of different ways that you can use them. At first I was very confused. I didn't know how to use them, but now I've gotten the hang of it. So it's fun to play with them like this and just kind of roll them around on each other. Next up we have the DNA ball. I really like this DNA ball. It's really fun to play with, and it's very squishy. It did have a lot of air in it, and I poked a little tiny hole in it to let all the air out because the air was getting on my nerves. It's a lot more fun without all the air in it. And then we have pop tubes. These pop tubes are okay. I don't really like them because they're super loud, and they're not really good in an environment with other people. But they're still fun, but you can only really play with them when you're by yourself. Next up we have marble and mesh. I really like these because they're also quite discreet and they're not going to distract other people while you're at school. And you play with it with one hand, and that's really fun. Next up we have the infinity cube. I really like the infinity cube. It's kind of hard to play with one hand, but it's still really fun. I play with this all the time. Next up we have this fidget pad. I really like this. This is very fun to play with. You have the little sides where you can move things. I really like this one. You can move it back and forth. That's really fun to play with. And then you have this where you can kind of rub your thumb on it. And then I really like this one. It clicks back and forth, and that's really fun. And then we have mochis. These are cool, but they get dirty super easily, so I don't really like them. Then we have monkey noodles. These are great. They're super stretchy. They're kind of hard to play. I don't really know what you're supposed to do with them. I guess just stretch them. And I like tying mine together and like trying to braid them. We have the squishy next. I really like the squishy. It's one of the first fidgets that I've ever gotten. It's really fun to play with. Then we have the tangle. Tangles are super fun. You just move it all around, and it's super fun to play with all the time. Next up we have this homemade stress ball. I really like it because it's super loud. You probably couldn't even hear me talking just now. But this is super loud all the time, and it gets pokey at points because of the beads in it. So I don't really like it, but it is homemade, so that's understandable. Next up we have wacky tracks. I really like these. They remind me of the tangle. I like the noises that it makes when you snap it. They're really fun to play with, and I like this one more than I like this one because of the colors on this one. This one's a lot more vibrant. Lastly, we have my Poppet and my Dimple. So now this is the first poppet that I got. This is the quiet side. This is the loud side. I really like this one. And then we have my bear poppet that I just got. This is the quiet side. And this is the loud side. And then we have the Among Us poppet, and this is the quiet side. And this is the loud side. And lastly, we have the dimple digits. This is the quiet side. This is the loud side. And that's all.